For regular videos on ancient cultures and forgotten civilizations, please subscribe. One of the highlights of the site of ancient AKHENATEN is the royal tomb, which lies off the main valley in a side valley. Sadly, right after the tomb was discovered in the late 19th century, it was heavily looted. But some archaeological treasures survived and can be found in museums around the world. Imagine what a radical move it was to relocate the royal burial ground to this place from the Valley of the Kings. The first corridor running off the main passageway leads to an unfinished suite of rooms. It is generally thought that it was meant for Akhenaten's wife, Queen Nefertiti. But as it was never finished, she probably was never buried here.
So you can see like a tunnel here in the process of being hollowed out. Incomplete. Wow. Interesting that they dug up all here first before they did the bottom. Yeah.
Because it's more easy.
It's easier that way.
Got it from the ceiling to the floor.
Uh-huh.
And then I cut this, it will be more easy.
Wow. Royal tomb.
No, we just found art.
The next set of rooms leading off the main passage appears to have been finished, and indications are that it belonged to Akhenaten's and Nefertiti's daughter, the Princess AKHENATEN. A piece of a sarcophagus bearing her name was found here. But also, some burial equipment of Akhenaten's mother, Tia, was found here. So, was she here too? In the first chamber, on the right wall, you can see the remains of a relief showing the king, queen, and princesses in a temple, worshipping the Aten as it rises in the east. On the left wall, they worship the Aten as it sets in the west. All around are soldiers, chariots, attendants, and foreigners raising their arms in adoration of the Aten. But most interestingly, on the wall next to the entrance doorway, there are two registers showing a funeral. You can see on the bottom register, the king and queen are weeping over the dead body of a girl, probably the Princess AKHENATEN.
She's dead when she's died.
She's
And
carrying
this
the
is
dead
the
daughter.
one she used to take care of the baby, the maid.
Uh-huh.
And here, if you look on the top of the head, they're doing like so.
It's like a wailing or...
This, in the ancient time, it used to be when someone died, like...
Oh, it's part, part of the wailing for the...
Yeah.
You don't normally see emotional scenes like this in kings' tombs, but Akhenaten was different. Chamber 2 has no art, but Chamber 3 shows more scenes mourning the princess, though they are poorly preserved. We then made our way to Akhenaten's burial chamber.
This here was a trap. So if you're coming along this way, right, and you come down those stairs, they're actually original stairs under the old stairs, or under the new stairs, but they come in here. This probably would have been covered with something, and then you walk on it and boom! You can't get any further because you're down in the...
Right now there is a modern raised floor in the room. Maybe you can see the plinth in the middle of the room. This is where the sarcophagus sat. Pieces of it were found, as well as a canopic chest and 200 shabtis, funerary figurines. Very little of the artwork survives. The clearest scene is of Akhenaten and Nefertiti worshipping the Aten, which is on the left as you enter the chamber.
I think scholars are still trying to figure out why the artwork is so different.